Which way is the common room?
Be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
It's that new 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
I hope a professor
If
catches
I
her
get
this
caught,
time.
I shan't offend you.
Professor Weasley said she
Oh,
could do my switching.
Perhaps I should.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a...
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can I'm just going to keep...
Do most students know how to...
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach. I'm simply trying to get...
Is it really that difficult?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get... Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching...
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy...
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor?
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
What better way to
Don't
learn?
fall off
Get
this
down.
time, Nellie.
The professor could arrive any moment.
Nellie will do anything for attention.
Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
Nellie, please get down. A professor could arrive any moment.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new... Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Is it true that someone from the ministry was...
Oh,
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty.
thank you, Gareth. So am I.
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps... Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit...
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for...
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Shame
I
you
don't
weren't
want to
born
get in
with
trouble
wings.
the first day.
I'm sure you'd use them.
Who does Nellie think she is, anyway?
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Once I made it to the top of Griffin.
Goodness. It's true, and I was almost killed.
How awful for you. But still, you got... Anyway, you've certainly brought some... It's something I've always done. But with all the strange hallways and...
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
You never know.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common.
All I have at home.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long...
Well, you are. Now, in light of your unique, especially as...
OWL?
Yes, you're ordinary with... After much... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps walk. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. You've been practicing. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms?
Exactly what you might expect.
Can you tell me more about the defense again?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, a mastery of defense against the dark arts is required. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the
You mentioned
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and you should be able to find all of the school. You will also...
Thank you, Professor.
A lot to absorb. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague. My suspicion is that there's more to this.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Professor Fig?
Oh?
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts.
I wouldn't say I chose them.
Very well. Enough. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the detail?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use and invaluable. Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended, and we'll see if we can't get you to...
Have you finished your herbology essay?
My aunt made some.
Revelio.
She wasn't feeling all well as well. Every week asking about her. Wondering if I'd made
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping. Did I hear you?
I did try to evade her questions, though I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant... We don't know where this path we've embarked upon, and she may feel obliged to share detail.
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit... Speaking of guides, why don't I show you the... Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be...
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy Mr. Olive. I shall reach out when I... For now, focus on...
Revelio.
don't know why she's not cool with the phone. You know it does help you.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Is that all you've got? Come on!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
Now perceptive. Thank you.
Levioso. Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned duel.
Exclusive and...
Excellent. If you want to get them, whether it's joining a secret duel, you just have...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
He has a brand new game. Just beware.
Revelio.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Do this for all eternity. Leave me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I think it's rather unique.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly Miss Onai. Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. Very good. Well done. Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Not to worry.
Let us see this. Very good.
Splendid!
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done, but took me weeks to become... Took weeks for me to get...
That's good to hear.
To put it light, I transferred here from work. My mother received an... Before I knew it, we had...
This may seem an odd question.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to...
You can cast...
Oh, yes. I must admit, however.
Is Wagadu a cop?
Its address is Mountain. I remember the first time, and then it just met.
It's nice to learn about.
Thank you for asking. I think until next time.
Of course, you can
word,
use
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation. What charm is there in thee? Miss Onai is a talented witch.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always... Now, Professor, we expect to hear from you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. Hope your first day's going well.
I've been for...
My brother William would tell you not. Well, better see to my charms home.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberworm mucus for a popper.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Revelio.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack. Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Professor Black!
Revelio.
Wish I could have studied here.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Whee!
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can fly to the boy's lavatory, not for the mink. He tried to stop me, did right?
Protego. Lumos.
But he failed at his containment jump.
Revelio. Levioso.
I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches, I coordinate duels for Crossed One.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the 2 of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven.
Of course.
I agree. Besides, your first time up, so
Get me in the ring?
We'll make you regret signing up. Expulso!
Potato! Superball!
Confringo!
Come on!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Levioso! Accio! Potato! Superball!
Mine's the one!
Accio!
You're better than that!
Levioso! Accio! Pity more people can't watch the duels.
nice work. There's strong competition ahead.
Brilliant. Count me.
I shall. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
Protego! Lumos!
one gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to be... In that regard, I've...
Professor Ronan.
In fact, Professor... Now, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Oliver, you've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand.
I've never heard of it.
A spellcraft. I shall explain.
There's an Ollivanders.
There is. Mr. Oliver, I would trust no...
I'm eager to get...
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented. She'll keep you well...
Rookwood?
A rather unsafe... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me.
Indeed I do, and fixes things right up.
It seems
more frequently as Professor Weasley mentioned, a number of your professors have agreed to do. I have arranged some for today.
Why must I first?
No lesson or lecture can compare. Such experience is...
I'll start on the top. Got it.
Levioso.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Hogwarts survives the rain of this.
Accio. Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. Let us give the... Remember to...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Revelio.
A jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
This cannot possibly
Lumos.
be as difficult as it seems.
Hello.
Oh.
If I have...
Do come and find.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Professor Howell's carrying some pearls.
Lenora!
Over. The moth! I should have seen that.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
Revelio!
Levioso!
Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, looking for me?
Revelio!
Emily, Rob. Give her a ribbon and a wand and she can do anything.
Natty, I hope
Not at all. You must be eager to.
I've been...
Good. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get
A new wand?
Of course. You should be able to collect experience Hogsmeade at your own. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin, bloom it, not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Now, how did...
Good.
A match. Your connection seemed...
I'm eager to try.
I would imagine so. And the bond between you... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability.
That sounds wonderful, Mr.
I'll let you get to it. Do...
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be sick. I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I have.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a potion station.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she... Though, I don't believe...
It's my first time.
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather, how may I help you today?
Professor Weasley said...
You're the student, she said. I set your things aside in me. Is it not the most fascinating art?
Potions, really?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are... As it's your first time in, I should admit, I also offer ready-made drafts. But for now, what can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, the Dittany. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the cart.
I suppose.
In addition to seeds, I have... But what say we get you... Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.